Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome back guys to my Town Hall 10 journey. And guys, this is that lovely time where we talk about a collaboration. Yes guys, as you guys saw in the first video, I'm collaborating with Galadon in this series, and we're farming our accounts up together, 2 brand new Town Hall 10s, and we're basically trying to figure out, 1, who the better farmer is, 2, what the better attack strategy is, and maybe even 3, where the best trophies are. So right now, I am chilling down in Crystal League. Galadon is hanging out up in Champion League, I believe, and we're going to be doing a 2-hour boost session. 2 hours to figure out who can get the most elixir. I believe the first episode we figured out who found the biggest gold attack. And of course, that didn't really tell us a lot. I mean, we probably should have stuck with who found the most gold over the 2-hour span. So this episode, we decided to stick with who found the most elixir throughout the entire 2 hours. So guys, if you want to be able to check out who actually won the competition, because after the video, we're going to check out some of the biggest replays that I had during that 2-hour live, that 2-hour boost session. If you want to see who won, who got the most elixir over a 2-hour span, again, brand new Town Hall 10s using the exact same attack strategies, just maybe slightly different compositions, then be sure to check out the link down below in the description. It'll be the link to Galadon's video, episode 2 of our Town Hall 10. Basically, it's a combined collaborative Town Hall 10 Let's Play. We haven't actually named it yet, so maybe we'll come up with something before this video actually goes live. But yeah, it's good. We're excited to show you guys this today. So basically, the way I did this is I started with the beginning, just started boosting. I did the 2 hours, and then in the editing, I did the math and figured out how much elixir I actually got after all that, after all the farming was done. So at the end of the video, you will see how much elixir I accumulated, and of course, remember, when you're using any kind of attack strategy, it costs you elixir to train the armies. And so what this does is, this is actually going to be taking into consideration the cost of the army, which is good. It's realistic, right? How much loot can you really farm up in Crystal League? Because that's what you're seeing on my channel, right? We're going to see elixir gains in Crystal League, and we're going to figure out what's the better league for elixir farming. Of course, a 2-hour boost session with 2 different people doesn't necessarily answer that question, but I think it'll be interesting to see. So be sure, check out the link in the description to see what Galadon got up to and who got more elixir. I think it's going to be really interesting to say the least. I believe I won the gold challenge in episode 1, so let's see who wins the elixir challenge in episode 2. And then in episode 3, we've already decided, of course, we have to do a dark elixir competition to see who can get the most dark elixir in maybe a 1 or 2 hour boosts. So here we go. We're going to bounce right now into the replays as one has been playing while I've been talking, giving you guys the big picture of what's going on in this this series. And the first replay that we check out, guys, I ended up getting over, well, exactly 795,000 elixir. Now, there were probably attacks before, and then, of course, after this, we're hitting on, I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the best elixir grabs in the entire boost. Of course, during a boost, you're going to run into what? I mean, how many attacks are you going to get in 2 boosts? Like 20 or something? I don't want to do the math right now, but so you're seeing like the highlights. And, you know, going forward, maybe in a future episode, it'll be a live stream and you guys are going to be able to witness it. Possibly stream at the same time with Galadon, or even better, stream like right before or right after Galadon. That we will make it a competition, you know. The second person that streams will know, okay, Galadon found 80,000 dark elixir in an hour, you know, and I've got to hit more than that. We'll have like a counter. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. So definitely be looking forward to more episodes of this live series. And again, be sure and check out the video, his link in the description. Subscribe to Galadon. And if you're hearing the word Galadon and you don't know who I'm talking about, then first of all, you didn't see episode 1, so that's not good. But also, guys, go subscribe to Galadon. He's a beast. He's the guy that I've been co-casting the World Championship qualifiers with, and it's been a heck of a lot of fun working with him, and I'm definitely looking forward to collaborations with him going forward in the future. I think that we're doing 6 of the qualifiers, number 2 actually happening pretty much now, or pretty close to now in a few days, or whatever, but it's exciting, guys. It's really exciting. So the second raid actually finishes up here, and this one wasn't that great with the elixir, but it was still a lot of gold, and I had to show off that raid because anytime you can find a dead base, those are a lot of fun to hit. But then number 3, and now we're going to start focusing more on the attacks here. Number 3, we actually found a base with over 600,000 elixir, but that's not all. We actually had over 600,000 gold and over 5,400 dark elixir. And of course, we don't want to forget that we're actually, yes, we're farming up elixir. We're showing off who can find the most elixir, because at the beginning of really any town hall level, you need a ton of elixir, right? You need a lot. I mean, to upgrade like the camps and the barracks, and of course you have like the laboratory, and if you're like a town hall 11 or a town hall 12, you're upgrading your grand warden. So I mean, it's just, you need a lot of elixir at a new town hall level. But you know, what about dark elixir? What about gold? What about trophies? You know, there's a lot of different things that we can be doing in this series. I'm looking forward to seeing what we get up to going forward. But like in this raid here, it's kind of all-inclusive. Like everything you can think of, this base had it. Tons of gold, tons of elixir, tons of dark elixir. Loved it very, very much. And we just started the attack. Generally speaking, especially when I'm doing just simple Lunian, generally speaking, I just look for the sweepers. Like, how do I attack this base to avoid the sweepers? Now, a lot of the times people build their bases to where there's no way to avoid the sweepers. But sometimes they build them in a way to where you can, or maybe all of, like if you're looking for dark elixir specifically, maybe all 3 or 2 or however many drills the base has, all of the full dark elixir drills and the storage are all on one side. Well, why not just attack from that side, right? Or if it looks like a relatively easy base, but the queen is kind of a problem, then attack the base to take out the queen early. Or if she's on the outside somewhere, maybe you can just avoid her, not even ever engage the queen. So there's a lot of things that go into choosing the attack line. And definitely something that I try to do my very best at is give myself the biggest advantage in the attack by attacking from the weakest side or from where all the loot is, so that even if I don't triple, you know, it's okay. So like in this attack, here we go, we're actually not going to 3-star the base, but we got all the loot already, which is super important. Like, you know, it's all good. Actually, wait a minute, I think we are going to 3-star. Yeah, we're going to 3-star, that's crazy. Look at that one minion, or lava pup, taking out the double cannon there, and now it just comes down to a couple of buildings. That is kind of hilarious. That's actually really hilarious. The boosts were a couple of days ago, just now finally getting to recording this, so this is exciting to kind of watch what went down. Just, you know, it was good. So there we go, 669,000 elixir, and a lot of gold, a lot of dark elixir as well, and it's good stuff. So at this point in this the recording, guys, I think, yes, we almost max gold. Of course, you know, if you're ever in that situation where you're farming up and you've maxed out one of your storages, you've got to spend some loot, right? So we're going to make sure we got our armies all set up and ready to go. Then we'll bounce over to the progress base here and decide what we're going to be upgrading. Now, again, pretty much max gold, got to upgrade something, right? Well, these new Town Hall 10 walls, we've got like 25 brand new walls, and so by of course, we're going to align everything. Actually, we're going to make it really easy, because we're going to grab this one section, move it down to the other, and now we're going to be able to upgrade all of them all at the same time. So 25,000 gold, upgrade those to level 2, now to level 3, now to level 4, and then to level 5. What about level 6? Yes, level 7? Yes, but can we afford to go into level 8? No, things get a lot more expensive around level 7. So there you go. All the gold has been spent just on the new walls. And I've got like new defenses I still need. I still need to get the Inferno Towers. I still need to get that third Expo. The new bomb tower. Like, there's a lot of things that I need to get. But not just that, but we need to upgrade the army camps, you know, get more troops while we farm, and just a bunch of other things, man. I mean, this Town Hall 10 is a big town hall. And throughout this entire collaboration, we're hoping to continue to bring it. Now, check out this replay, guys. Nick31 with over 1,067,000 elixir, guys. Definitely one of the biggest grabs that I've found. Beautiful stuff. And hopefully we 3-star this base. So starting it off, I've actually got a minion working on the gold mine. I don't remember why. I don't normally set up any kind of strategic or surgical deployment with Lunian. It's normally just spam and pray, and it works most of the time. So I'm not sure what the heck that minion was doing out there in the corner. Maybe I'm just trying to give myself the best chance that I possibly can in getting 1,000,000 elixir, guys. Again, this is what this whole competition was about, was getting as much elixir as possible. So here we go with the raid spells. Oh, in this base, I didn't have the haste spell. So this happened on occasion where the spells take longer to brew than the troops take to train. So sometimes I would attack without having any of those things, and kind of bad timing, to be honest. I really kind of wish that I had all of the spells that I needed, and this is one of the risks that you take. Actually, if you decide to attack without everything that you need, or without a full army, you can run into the risk of finding a really big base and just not being able to take it out. So in this case, we're doing pretty well though. I mean, with the heroes kind of lined up on this left-hand side, and then the minions and the pups clearing out all the loot on the right. There's not a whole lot of elixir left. I mean, sure, 400,000 elixir still up. That's a lot of elixir. But remember, we had over 1 million. So at this point, we've already gotten over 700,000 gold, which is just crazy, guys. Fortunately, look at that, Inferno Tower is dead down there. Now the king doing the tanking while the queen is doing the shooting from over the walls. Everything is looking good. I mean, there's only a couple of air targeting defenses. We do have a few minions and pups here and there. So if all those can go down, then this will actually be a 3-star. Again, over 1 million loot. Didn't even have, I think, 4 of our haste spells and a poison. Like, we're missing 5 spell capacity here. And it's gonna work out good, hopefully. Uh-oh, Queen's going the wrong direction. Oh no, looks like we're definitely gonna miss out on some of the loot. I don't know, man. The Queen may be able to survive. Oh man, I wish that minion over there on the right would have survived. That Wizard Tower wrecked it. But check it out, guys. I mean, the Queen by herself grabs like 100,000 elixir there, and now we're running out of time. So Queen, if you can hit that Wizard Tower, you're good to go. You're gonna be just fine. And yeah, it looks like we're going to be good. So the Wizard Tower will go down, and that Archer Queen will get this Elixir Collector. But then, wait a minute, 98%? That's all the loot, but it looks like we have 1 building left. Oh, stupid corner hut, man. That's a bummer. Do we have enough time? Come on, Queen. Come on, Queen. You got this. Watch this, watch this. She's going to stop at the last second. She almost gets a shot off, and it would have been 1-shot kill because level 31 Archer Queens can take out a builder hut all by herself. But unfortunate, 1.1 million elixir, guys. 1.1 million elixir. Now, unfortunately, at this point in the 2 hours, because remember, it's cut up, it's a highlight video. At this point, we pretty much had max elixir, so I decided to go ahead and upgrade something elixir-based in my laboratory, because remember, that's rule number 1. You want to keep your laboratory running. You don't want to waste time. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade this healing spell. I think, yeah, 6 million elixir, that looks right. So there we go. Healing spell is now upgraded, and that's useful. The healing spell is useful for pretty much every attack strategy, so that's a good way to start. So there we go. Laboratory is now going, and remember that 6 million elixir. I'll do the math, or I did the math in post, and the number will pop up here in a little bit. But here we have the final replay that we're going to be showing. Again, there's a lot of attacks that aren't being shown, but I'm just showing you guys the top 5 during the entire 2-hour boost. And look at this one, over 800,000 elixir. Not quite that amazing million, but pretty dang close, you know? So, with the poison spell over that queen, this is one of those situations where I decided to attack from the queen's side. Because if you can get a poison spell over that queen and then a rage, even if only a few minions pop in, your minions are going to wreck that queen. So that's what we ended up really gunning for there. So a couple of rages in the core. We got a heal spell over the balloons that were dealing with the Wizard Tower, but unfortunately, ouch, didn't quite make it. King's about to get roasted by that single Inferno. The Queen is down there all by herself. So unfortunate pathing here, but it looks like, you know, that Stone Slammer may still be the savior here, because look at that. Oh man, max balloon and a lava hound popping out of that clan castle. Now that lava hound sitting over that air defense, really there's not a lot of air targeting defenses. So even though things didn't look so good at the beginning, that is the power of having a clan castle, especially like max troops clan castle. Ooh, unfortunate that the queen had to go there, but now it's all about the time. It's all about, can we get the 3-star? A lot of loot. Again, over 800,000 elixir. 700,000 gold. It's beautiful stuff, but, you know, maybe not the cleanest attack, but either way, unfortunate the queen had to go. But this was one, again, of the top 5 best elixir grabs of the entire 2 hour here in just a moment. Actually, actually, after this replay is over, the total of how much elixir I managed to get, how much elixir I managed to profit after all that, is actually going to pop up right about now. There we go. So the total elixir, 5,742,493. Okay, 5,700,000 elixir in 2 hours. That doesn't sound that great. I felt during the raids that I was doing pretty well. I was finding some really big grabs. I wasn't sitting around waiting for armies to pop in. So 5,700,000. So what your job is going forward is, after the video's over, you're going to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't to join the Klaus family. And then you're going to follow the link in the description to Galadon's YouTube channel and check out his video to see how much elixir he got. And we're going to figure out who actually won. So who actually won? That's the question. Mine was 5 million, whatever. His was whatever. You got to go check it out. Now, remember that the big difference is that I'm chilling in Crystal League, kind of feeding off the dead bases, while he is chilling up in Champion League, and he's taking out higher level bases, but every time he raids, he gets more loot because he has the loot bonus. So that's the big question. What is better? Farming dead bases or attacking higher level bases that get a loot bonus? And of course, you got the star bonus too, but I don't think either one of us included the star bonus. And by the way, we're watching right here where I did some upgrading using the loot, upgraded like a barracks and stuff like that. You know, you got to keep your base going as best as you can. So as you can see here, we've got a few defenses left. Definitely need to keep those in mind next time I have a whole bunch of gold. But at this point, with 5 builders cranking, again, 5.7 million elixir in 2 hours. I'm really curious to see what Galadon ended up with. And of course, we also have the queen that had been upgraded, which is really, really good. And yeah, so she's sitting there just kind of chilling. So guys, that is going to have to do it for me today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, like I told you to do earlier, like the video, thumbs up the video if you liked it. Also hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already for daily gaming videos and to join the Klaus family. Also, again, if you go check out Galadon's video, be sure and post in the comments section #KlausBomb, because we are going to show Galadon that the Klaus family is the best. All right, and if you're from Galadon's channel, thank you so much for showing up. Hope you consider subscribing to the channel. Remember that we have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, merch, all kinds of cool stuff. So that's all from me, guys. Remember that I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time.